a video here on why I like to work out and why I do it almost every day. Well, I'm going to tell you, I was an addict, addicted to drugs, and after that, I was on medications, and I haven't been on those since February of 2022, and I've been clean from hard drugs since November of 2021, and yeah, I used to have drug problems, and for about 11 years altogether, I was putting heroin in the veins here, and yeah, pretty much that and any other drug you can think of, I've put it in there before, and yeah, it's not something that I like talking about much, but it's okay because I'm not doing it. I'm just sharing my story to inspire others. But going back to why I work out so much, it's my therapy. It's a part of my recovery, and that there definitely is a big part of my recovery, my therapy, and to get me to quit working out, you'd have to put me in a straitjacket, because I'm not gonna stop. I believe that exercise is good for you. Maybe not too much. Too much can be probably not so good on people, but I think it depends on the person. Different strokes for different folks. But yeah, it's just a video here explaining why I make workout videos and why I want to make videos to send out, you know, positive stuff to strengthen the mindset. Because, I just said, yeah, I'm in kind of recovering from, my past and all that. I tried studying and being like a Buddhist monk and just being fully present, and all that stuff. How I can just be mindful of everything I'm doing. And it works. It does work. It may not be perfect, but it works, and everything takes time. It can take some time to really start uh, showing results, but I notice it, and I will say that meditation and the breath work and that stuff have helped me. They've helped a lot, and in my journey, and reading books and reading books on mindfulness and breath work and other stuff stuff to strengthen the mindset. Got a book right here, Discover the Power Within You. Let's see here. Get this book. Discover the Power Within You by Eric Butterworth. And yeah, it's a useful book, a good book. And I read breath work books and baseball too, because yeah, I like baseball. It's another thing I always liked. Baseball, maybe a little bit of football, because Dad was a football player and kind of a professional, but he got hurt and cut in the NFL, but he still got to play a little bit in there. But anyway, back to just explaining the basics of my video on why I make these videos like this is because, like, the burpees and the working out, it's like that feeling is like my medication, like my therapy. Like, since I quit, taking prescription medication from a doctor, The only medication that I've taken ever was cold medicine or sinus medicine because I live in a basement right now, and Tylenol or Advil, when my teeth were hurting. But other than that, I don't mess with prescription pharmacy medicines, and yeah, I don't think that they're exactly good for me. I mean, different strokes for different folks, but for me, I think I'm a little sensitive to some of those medications, and sometimes like not even the doctor knows 100% because the doctor he's wrote prescriptions to patients, but he or she hasn't been on those meds themselves to know that it could be different for different people. Well, maybe they know this stuff, but I'm saying it's always different strokes for different folks, and I can't take a lot of those medicines. They just have me feeling all weird. And I'm not doing it, yo. Definitely not. But anyway, I'm explaining how working out has helped a lot through my journey, and I will not stop. I mean, I may stop recording videos, but I'm kind of doing it now to show people that, if I can stop doing what I was doing, and I didn't go to no rehab or nothing. I mean, I've been to the penitentiary and that stuff when I was in my 20s, but I didn't quit through no rehab or anything like that. I quit on my own by locking myself in a basement for a long time, just on my own. And yeah, I had a pretty bad habit of injecting right in the veins there. And been clean from all that stuff for a long time. And for the people in the comments writing meth and stuff there, if I could, I'd send you some of my urine right here and now, and just to show you how clean my urine is. I'd like to send you a sample of my urine, and then you'd see, instead of writing the meth word on my comments because of my teeth and all that, that ain't cool, yo. But it is what it is, You get in return what you're doing with your ignorance. It'll all come back at you one way or another, Just like how I said, everything what comes around goes around, and there ain't no way around it, yo. You can think there is, but there really isn't, because when God or the universe, whatever one you want to call it, decides to bring the karma, the boomerang back, it's coming back at you, and this is real, This ain't no joke. Like, you can think that, but I'm sure one day when this stuff comes back at you, you'll really be thinking twice about it. But it doesn't bother me. I just kind of delete those comments because if there's any, like, kids looking at my stuff or going in the comments like there's been, I don't really want them seeing that stuff. I want to be, a good example, good, best I can be for anybody, really. But no negative comments bother me, just let that stuff go, And yeah, I'm just kind of saying, I mean, I might stop recording my workouts because, like, I mean, maybe one day I might stop recording them, but I'm kind of recording them now to show people, like addicts, people in recovery, that there is hope. You can do what I'm doing, and if I could do it, you could do it. There's hope because like I said, I went 11 years putting that shit in my veins here, and if I could quit that and push 1,000 push-ups, so can you. I want to be a good example, inspiration for the people in recovery. I'm not just trying to show off my workouts like that, and that's probably why I'm going to be wearing a shirt more. But anyway, yeah, it's not about like the way I look, you know. I got it in my genes, like I was saying before, different strokes for different folks. Like my dad was a football player, so it's in my genes to be built. Like my dad was way bigger than me. My dad had 20 plus arms, 20 plus inches on his biceps. Like I couldn't beat my dad with two arms arm wrestling. My dad was a scary person, like really, like you didn't want to mess with my dad. And yeah, and yeah, now he's in a better place. He's been gone for about 12 years, and yeah. And what was I saying about working out? Well, yeah, I just want to be a good example for the people in recovery to show them that if I can do this, you know, working out can be a hobby for you too, you know. It's like a medication when you get that runner's high feeling. And I get that from doing burpees the way I do them. And if it mattered to me about how I looked, then I'd probably be using weights more instead of using no weights or equipment mostly anymore. Because I really don't care anymore about that, you know. The cardio exercises feel pretty good. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make this video so you would know a little bit more about my channel. And I'm here to help strengthen people body, mind, and spiritually, you know, any way that I can, you know. And that's about it, you know. And yeah, I like to work out. I like to do burpees, and burpees have been a part of my therapy of this journey. I used to not like them at all, but I started, like Mike Tyson said, I started learning to love the things that you don't like. When you switch the mindset to things, it can help a lot, you know. I started loving the things that I hated, like really. I had to start pushing myself out of my comfort zone, just like making this video right now. I had to push myself out of the comfort zone. You know what? Fuck that. I had enough of living in a comfort zone like that. I got to get out and do something, you know. Because if I was in my comfort zone 24/7, then I wouldn't be making videos, and yeah. And I think that I've had enough people tell me that your story is inspire people. So that's why I'm here, and I'd like to help be a cure, my inspiration, be a cure to this addiction shit that we got going on in this world, you know. It's not good, but you can kick it by finding a balance and, you know, just working on one little thing each day in the right direction, and it will add up, like I said. Anyway, can't really think if there's any more that I want to say here other than hope you all are having a blessed day, and peace.